Hey guys, so this video is going up a little bit later. Literally only a few hours later than I would have wanted to, but sorry about that, just a lot of stuff going on my end. But I'm making sure that I'm getting this uploaded today. I'll get it edited today as well for you guys. So I've only got about 5 things to talk about in this PJ broadcast. I believe it is episode 10, which is awesome. Really enjoying doing this like series every Monday, to be honest. So I have got my scripts that I've written out again, so I apologise because I do read off them slightly, but it's only because I have written them out and I'm kind of happy with the way they are. So first of all, heading to the new Switch console, obviously not this year, hopefully next year, is Ace Attorney, which I'm not going to lie, I've never actually played. One game that I managed to find in a charity shop, but I never picked up on them before they were all out and all very popular, so I was never really played them. So to me that's great because it means the new one I'll be able to buy and hopefully play and hopefully find a new series that I love. Obviously the Wall Street Journal talked to, the Wall Street Journal tweeted, and what they tweeted was, in interview with Gigi, Capcom Co said companies developing Switch titles aimed at releasing after April next year. The pipeline includes Ace Attorney franchise. So here they have apparently been asked if there's going to be more than just that. So people have said like Mega Man and stuff like that as well. But at the moment the only one that they saw on the list that they can confirm is Ace Attorney, which is great, which also means hopefully they'll bring a lot of new stuff to Switch, which will be absolutely great. So I'm looking forward to that. So Doom has released on the Nintendo Switch, and so far it's receiving pretty good like reviews. Obviously people have said the graphics have been downed a little bit to go on the Switch, but as long as you're fine with that, apparently it's brilliant. So at the moment it has an 80 on Metacritic and a 79 on OpenCritic. As I said, the graphics aren't as good as what's on Windows, like Microsoft, Xbox and on PlayStation, and Sony PlayStation as well, but then I didn't expect anything else, to be honest, but it's not bad, to be fair. We've also got the new Harry Potter game that has been announced that's coming out. So Niantic haven't made enough money already on Pokemon Go, so this is a new one that they're making, which is basically Harry Potter Go, and I have to admit I am holding my hands up. I'm going to be jumping on that bandwagon. I love Harry Potter, and yeah, it's going to be really good. They haven't announced any of like the workings of it yet. I feel like personally, and this is just me thinking and brainstorming, that it's going to be stuff like perhaps you have to go to certain areas to find potions to create, or items from potions, so like newt's tails and like frog's legs and stuff like that. And then once you've found them potions, you get different you can found them items, you can create different potions, and then the different potions give you different spells and stuff like that. It does look good. But yeah, obviously this is going to be like, obviously the items that you have to find are going to definitely be virtual items, but yeah, it does look very good and it's definitely very interesting. I can't wait. I think obviously they're going to have different places and stuff like that. I'm hoping they're definitely going to rethink a lot of the places for like key items, just like they do with the Pokestops, because some of the Pokestops was absolutely really rubbishly placed, and so were some of the Poke Gyms. Hopefully they've learnt their lesson with that one. So I've got 2 more things to talk about. So the first one is Sonic Forces is out and has been for a couple of days. Reviews are coming in slowly and surely, and they're not brilliant. So first of all, what I mean by that is everybody seems to love the fact you can make your own character. So yeah, that is kind of a novelty, something Sonic never had, and it does look kind of cool. The hedgehog to me looks a bit weird, like, yeah, I've got to do what I'm sorry. excuse me, but the hedgehog does look a bit weird, but it's a nice change and a nice additional part. Other than that though, it's getting poor reviews, and I don't really blame it considering it came out so close to Sonic Mania, which was really, really good and so well received. It was going to get a bit of backlash from that. Apparently it's quite glitchy and buggy as well, which kind of sucks, but they're not, like, considering I said Sonic Mania was made by fans and this was made by the actual people, it does show you what some people can do. It's just one of those things. And the last thing that I've got to talk about is the Nintendo 64 Classic Mini hoax. So what I mean by this is people online last week found a list and it was of N64 titles. So people straight away like shit a brick and was like, oh my god, this must be a list for the new Nintendo Classic Mini, this is what it is and stuff like that, which unfortunately it wasn't. What it actually was a list of Nintendo 64 classics that are on the Wii U Nintendo store for you to be able to download and purchase. So first of all, I know not a lot of people apparently had the Wii U, but that to me is hilarious. Like, okay, enough people had that to, must have had that to turn around and be like, so that's not right. And yeah, I just found it funny that so many people were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then just like dashed in the same day. But yeah, it is a bit random apparently. But yes, so at the moment there are no titles and there is no say about a Nintendo 64 Mini Classic. Apologies, hiccup. But yes, so that's everything I've got to talk about this week. I feel like it's been a little bit of a slow week for things. Obviously I do talk about things that have interested me as well, but if there's anything that I've missed that has interested you, leave a comment down below. I'm always able and willing to talk about any subject, especially when it's about gaming and games, because it's just one of my passions and I just love games so much. If you want to see any of my collections, I'll leave a link at the end. There is, obviously I have got a few and I have got things that hasn't been added to it yet, but you'll get the gist. But thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. This PJ broadcast goes up every Monday and I do videos throughout the week. I also do a recommendation segment which will be starting up again this Saturday, which I will pre-record so it goes up on Saturday. This week I'm literally going to just be talking about one of the franchises that I grew up with and one of the games that I grew up with as well, and why I love it so much and why it's one of those games that I adore, and I have every single game in the franchise in the country that I live in, which is the UK. And yeah, so don't miss that one. But I will see you guys later. So thanks very much for watching, but bye.